Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Jamison, and this is how I cook. I'm going to show you guys how I make candied yams. That's right, we're getting ready to celebrate Thanksgiving, and we want to have candied yams on the table. And I'm going to show you my super easy recipe, my techniques, all the things you need to make perfect candied yams at home for your family and your friends. Up next on This Is How I Cook. All right guys, so here is our setup. Here are our ingredients. I'm going to start with 2 pounds of sweet potatoes. I've already peeled these and I washed them, rinsed them under some cold water after I peeled them. I've got some brown sugar here. We're probably going to use a cup of brown sugar, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I've got some vanilla extract. I've also got some ground cinnamon, and I've got some nutmeg. And last, I've got about a 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to show you how I cut these yams up, and then I'm going to show you how we put them together up next. All right guys, before we get too far into the recipe, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so that you can see when I drop new videos. I have my oven preheated to 385 degrees. I've got a nice Pyrex baking glass bowl, and that's what we're gonna mix up our yams in. And I'm gonna show you how I cut my yam. So I like to take the yam and I wanna cut it about 1/2 inch thick. And then I like to split it in half. And then that way, as the yams cook, they'll all cook at about the same time, all the pieces in here. And so this piece here, this small piece, we'll do the same thing. So that's how I like my yams cut up. And we're gonna add our spices next to these yams. So I've got some brown sugar here. I've got some brown sugar. And like I said, this is about a cup of brown sugar. And all I'm going to do here is take this whole cup and put in here for my yams. And we want to break this up. If you want sweeter yams, then obviously add more brown sugar. You want less, add less. It's totally up to you. The next, we're going to add in here our cinnamon. So once again, there's no recipe here for this other than what goes in here. And I like cinnamon, so I'm probably putting in here a nice healthy 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. Ground nutmeg goes in next. I put a little bit less of this in there, but still probably about a teaspoon. Okay, we got our vanilla extract here. And what I'm gonna do actually is, remember that 1/4 cup of water we had? I'm gonna take my vanilla extract and dilute it in here. And that way we get that incorporated. So I'll take that 1/4 cup of water with my vanilla extract in here, and I'm just gonna add this in. It didn't look like it was a lot, but that's gonna help generate steam inside of the bowl as the yams bake. And so we just wanna make sure we get all our spices in there. And then all I'm gonna do here is just kind of roll these around so that they get coated in this brown sugar and spice mixture. I like this bowl because it has a lip on it. And so what I'm gonna do now is just wrap the bowl tightly. I'm wrapping this tightly with aluminum foil. We don't want any of that steam to get out. We don't want any of that steam that we're gonna generate inside of here to get out. Okay guys, I forgot an ingredient. It happens. I'm gonna also put into my baking bowl 4 ounces of butter. That'll be the last ingredient that you need to go into your yams. So why did I seal up the baking bowl with aluminum foil? And why did I put that 1/4 cup of water in with the yams? I want to create steam inside of the bowl as it bakes. That way the steam will help tenderize the yams and also make a beautiful sauce and glaze for the candied yams. So that syrup that everybody loves with the candied yams, that's where it's gonna come from, for that little bit of water, and also the moisture that's already in the yams or the potatoes as it cooks. Guys, you're gonna wanna hang around and wait to see how these come out. So the last thing we wanna do with our candied yams is I'm gonna show you how I like to plate them up. And so what I do is I just take my service spoon and I grab some yams. Now take my time because I don't want to tear them apart because they're really tender. Just take our beautiful syrup. Make sure we have our yams glazed with it. Oh yeah. And that, my friends, is our candied yams. Okay guys, time for the taste test. Oh. Woo. The yams are perfectly tender. They're not mushy. Guys, you've got to make these yams for Thanksgiving. And when they ask you, where'd you get this recipe from? Tell them that you were watching my YouTube channel. I gotta get back to this, so let me knock this video out. Guys, once again, I'm Jamison, and this is how I cook. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting my new channel. Please hit that subscription button and turn on those notifications. And have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm getting back to these yams. These are, yes, Lord.